Well, tonight, the latest results from Nigeria's presidential election show challenger Muhammadu Buhari leading incumbent Goodluck Jonathan with only a few states left to be counted. With memories of post-election violence in 2011 still fresh, there are hopes for a peaceful outcome this time around. Reporter Kirsty Basset of Reuters has more.
A shock result in Nigeria's presidential race was looking likely after the votes of all but 2 states were counted, and the strain was showing. A ruling party official disrupted a count, saying he had no confidence in the result, which put opposition candidate Muhammadu Buhari ahead of President Goodluck Jonathan by over 3 million votes.
Buhari is leading, and we are very sure, Nigerians also are very sure that Buhari is the next president of this country.
It's not the first time the 2 leaders have taken each other on. Buhari, from the mostly Muslim north, lost to Jonathan from the largely Christian south in 2011. 3 days of bloodletting followed, in which 800 people were killed. Some are nervous another disputed outcome could trigger unrest.
Most people are still waiting back for the results to be released, so they'll know if there will be chaos or not.
The new president faces many big challenges, in particular an oil-dependent economy which has seen its fortunes slide. Jeremy Stretch is head of FX at CIBC.
If we aren't going to see any substantive reversal in the oil price in the very early period, then I think it's going to be very difficult for the economy to bounce back very quickly and very aggressively, irrespective of the election results.
Diversification is needed, says Renaissance Capital's chief economist Charles Robertson.
It's going to have to rebalance the budget to try and broaden its tax base without being so dependent on the oil sector to provide the revenues. And that's tough. So there's been talk about raising VAT rate from 5% to 10%. Possibly removing the fuel subsidy. There's lots of items like that being discussed by investors at the moment.
Fitch cut the credit outlook of Africa's biggest economy to negative on Monday, citing political uncertainty.
Well, for the latest news on the race for the Nigerian presidency, we turn to VOA correspondent Peter Clottey, who joins us on the phone from Abuja. Peter, where does the vote counting stand right now?
Well, right now, the state of Sokoto was announced, and APC had 671,926. That is the main opposition party. And PDP, the ruling party, had 152,199. Now, the principal officer at Sokoto is just announcing the result right now as we speak. However, before these numbers were announced, APC is now leading with 13,757,575, with the PDP having 10,512,932. So the difference right now before Sokoto came in was 3,244,643, and there are 2 more states that are coming up that will determine who wins the president. So far, you have Delta, that is yet to come, and Borno. Now, Delta is projected to go for President Goodluck Jonathan, and Borno is projected to go to Muhammadu Buhari. So it looks, as we speak now, that the chairman of the Electoral Commission, after these 2 states, will declare possibly, from all indications that we've seen with these numbers, that General Muhammadu Buhari will be declared the next president of Nigeria.
And we know that both of them have met the minimum 25% in 24 states. Do you get the sense that Nigerians are getting used to the idea that General Buhari is going to become the next president of Nigeria?
It appears so. When you go to the principal street of Abuja, particularly, some people have been trooping to General Muhammadu Buhari's party headquarters. It's been adorned for celebration, and people are trooping there as we speak right now. We drove in because we had a little bit of it. But APC has also won 61 Senate seats against 48 by the PDP. So right now you're looking at a majority in the Senate, and PDP will go to the minority. So yes, indeed, Nigerians have come to terms with it because it appears they went overwhelmingly in favor of General Muhammadu Buhari.
Very quickly, earlier on, there was this official from the PDP who tried to interrupt actually the announcement of the vote. Was this kind of one small isolated incident, or have we witnessed any of such incidents in different parts?
It was a one isolated incident. Former Minister Godsey Peter Olubebe really caused a stir here. Now, but yesterday there was another party that raised concern, but it was more decorous. It was calm. They expressed their concern. Professor Jigar, the chairman of the Electoral Commission, replied and answered the question and said that, INEC will be looking into some of the reports that have come in. However, the former minister, Peter Olubebe, wasn't having it, and I spoke with him less than 2 minutes ago before I came on Africa 54, and he's still not pleased with Professor Jigar's response, saying that they're going to challenge the results.
Okay, Peter, excellent reporting. Thank you very much. VOA's Peter Clottey reporting from Abuja, Nigeria.